Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm bringing you Moon's makeover. As you all know, I will be starting Not So Berry Extended very soon. If you did watch my recent video, which was the screenshot episode featuring screenshots from Mint up until Blue generation, if you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out. I was actually surprised on the positive comments on that because not that I was expecting anything negative, it was just positive feedback that you guys did enjoy seeing it, which was crazy to me because I was so worried that, oh my god, it's gonna be such a long video and everything. But it made sense because there were so many pictures there throughout, you know, a little over 3 years worth of playing. So I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. It really does mean a lot to me because I recorded that video a couple times, but I used the first piece of footage that I recorded, like my initial look at them, from December 31st. So it was basically almost a month later that I uploaded it, but thank you again to Twitch chat for like reassuring me that you guys wanted to see it. It just kind of pushed me. So it was a late video, but I'm glad that you guys still enjoyed it regardless. So anyways, back to Not So Berry Extended. Of course, Moon is our next generation and I'm super excited to get started. I also went ahead and not only did his makeover, but I don't show the makeovers. I just kind of briefly show the other family members at the end so you guys can see what they look like now. I was gonna do like a whole video doing everybody, but it would have been so long, so I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna do Moon primarily since he's the main focus next. But I decided to give them the kind of new style that I do now, which is a little bit like a Maxis Match skin, but maybe some of it might be a little bit more realistic and then more realistic eyes. It's kind of been what I've been doing lately, so I felt like I should make everybody look the way that I style Sims now. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell from like creative Sims and stuff as of late how my Sims look compared to what they looked like maybe a few months back. All I will say is it's really fun seeing like the evolution of my Sims, especially even looking back throughout the Not So Berry challenge screenshots, like seeing how my Sims have changed. Like even if you look at my male Sims, like my significant others that I've made for my main Sims, like you can tell the difference if you look at Tony to, let's say, Beck or Atlas. There's a big difference there as to how I made my males. Not to mention, I used to be really obsessed with giving every single Sim like this really heavy blush with a little nose shine or whatever it was, which thank God I dropped that. Although you guys know that the Boo Boo blush is my baby and I still use that pretty much on every Sim as long as there isn't a skin detail that I want to use for them. But Boo Boo blush just kind of gives like a little bit more warmth or like color to the skin, which I love. So I basically use that on almost every single Sim. It's my go-to. So I'm glad that it's not that crazy like it used to be. But overall, it was just really nice to see like how everything has changed, even like building wise. So I love that. But anyways, back to Moon. So with Moon's outfits, I kind of didn't know what to give him, honestly. Now, of course, his color scheme is white. So I was trying to find some white pieces and like, I don't know why I was struggling with his outfits. I thought I had this down pat, but I was just having a rough time. Now, the thing is like, of course, this generation, again, is revolving around the color white. So I was thinking that when I do end up releasing, you know, the challenge rules, which will be during his first episode. So hold your horses. I still need to finalize that. And I'm still like figuring out what I want to do for the next 2 generations. Cause I don't know if I said this. I know I said it on stream, which by the way, if you guys don't follow me on Twitch, definitely should go follow me there. Link is always in the description. But anyways, I did mention on Twitch how I think I'm only gonna do 3 more generations of Not So Berry because I don't want to like only do Not So Berry all the time. Obviously, this challenge is gonna have to come to an end at some point, and I feel like 3 more generations will be perfect. We'll see, maybe 3 or 4, like around there. I don't know, I haven't fully decided, but right now I'm thinking 3 more because we have white, black, and brown. I don't know if it's gonna be in the order that I said it in, so I'm kind of basing it off the colors that we have for hair in The Sims 4. Now, I know we don't have white, but I was thinking that if you don't have access to custom content, then you can use the silver hair instead of the gray hair, because you know we always had gray gen and I doubt people were using the silver hairs for gray gen, so you could use silver but instead just dress your Sims in white, if that makes sense. So I don't think it really matters that much, but Of course, custom content, you can get your white hair. I had to actually recolor the hairs for Moon, and I ended up recoloring the hair for Ivory and also Dove's hair because I was not about to go hunt for recolors, so I just did it myself. I don't know if there's any other colors that I'd want to really do. Like there's the auburn kind of color between like the red and the brunette, so I don't know if I would do that. I'm basing the next generations on stuff that I haven't really done in The Sims, so like this is why Moon's generation is the acting skill, because even though I had a Get Famous series, I really didn't do much, if that makes sense. I don't know, I wasn't really, I lost interest really quickly, and I wanted to give it a shot one more time because the acting career looks really fun and I feel like I barely got into it, so that is something that I definitely want to get into. So that's why I'm like trying to make sure with the next gens, like I want to kind of do a little bit more research into like what I haven't really done. So that's basically why I'm not gonna have like the entire challenge written out, because maybe there's a pack that's gonna come out and I want to incorporate that into the upcoming challenges, which is why I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time. So the rules are gonna be coming out generation by generation, so I don't want to rush through everything and just kind of play things out and see. Obviously I'm gonna have probably like a gist of what I want to do for the upcoming generation, just so that if, you know, Moon has a kid, we know like what route to go with. But another reason why I don't want to like write a whole 10 generation not so very extended or 5 gen whatever is because I also have been wanting to write my own challenge and dedicate my heart and soul into that. I've started writing one actually about 2 years ago or so. I don't know what I did with the rules and the document that I had. I probably have it somewhere. I literally have not looked back on it, and so actually now I think about it, it might be on my iPad. Now that I think about it, I think that's why I started writing it. But I've just had this concept for a challenge for so long, and I just haven't taken the time to write it, and I don't know why I just can't sit down to write that. Like, this is why it's so hard for me to even write up Not So Berry, but I was so adamant in wanting to do my own version of the extended one because I just want to be able to play with the things that I want to and want to experience throughout The Sims, which is why I didn't really want to go and do somebody else's version of Not So Very Extended, even though I'm sure like they're really good challenges. It's just there's other things in The Sims that I haven't done yet that I would like to accomplish. But that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry for being so rambly. I just sometimes I like being able to just talk to you guys. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.